Gavin Newsom is a man of many personas. New scum, as Mia calls him. He's a man of many personas and a man of many faces. We're not going to get to all our segments today. It's fine, though. And Newsom, while on former NBA player Matt Barnes' podcast, Newsom decided to roll out yet another skin to the chameleon. His hip-hop persona. Go ahead.
But also, it was also about paying the bills, man. And it was just like hustling. And so I was out there kind of raising myself, turning on the TV, started, just getting obsessed, sitting there with the Wonder Bread and 5 stacks of,
it's like the White Stack 5 story.
Come on. Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, bro. Are you talking about me?
Yo, YG.
YG, man.
Every day in the backyard, just bouncing the basketball, throwing the ball against the wall until the ball is just like fraying, man. And your arms fall off. That's it. Whole thing. So just, and then, then this student that was shitty student is in the back with his head down, all of a sudden started throwing the baseball a little faster than everyone else. And started, make a few free throws because I was sitting there practicing 500 of them every damn night. And in high school, I look up in the stands, my dad's back up there.
Okay, dope.
And it's like, man. And then he's bringing his friends, and you're captain of the team, and you're like, gee, and it just saved me, and it got me into college.
Wonder Bread Newsom.
I thought the bitch was white!
We all did. Mia, have you ever had Wonder Bread?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounded like okay.
Regular, white, cheap white bread.
Cheap white bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that not sound like one of your mom and uncle's res stories? Or not res stories, but growing up story?
Yeah. They're over exaggerated. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing about Wonder Bread is I remember getting Wonder Bread as a kid, and then as an adult, you realize, as you get older, you're like, oh, okay, now I know when my parents had money and when they didn't. Because when they did have money, we would get Rotellas. And Wonder Bread was for when we were broke. Now I understand. It's like I understand having breakfast for dinner. It seemed like a treat at the time, and it was literally, no, all we have are eggs and milk right now. No, I get it, though. Wonder Bread Newsom. What? That's what eggs, milk, and batter. That's all you need to make breakfast for dinner.
We were going to have breakfast for dinner the other night.
That's because I was too lazy to go to the store, not because I was broke. There's a difference. I looked in the stands and my dad was there. That's what he said. Well, yeah, your dad probably wasn't there because he was out, I don't know, defending his close friend, the billionaire oil baron Getty family in court because he was their head lawyer. Maybe he was doing that. It's like Newsom went on Tubi, not even Netflix, Tubi, and watched a movie about a black teenager from the hood and just took notes because he was going on that podcast and he's like, this is going to be my life story. I got the Wonder Bread and the mac and cheese. That's the thing.
And you ain't black.
But that's the thing. It's so interesting to me that he's willing to lie about something when we have so many receipts that prove the contrary. There's a picture from an old San Francisco Chronicle in 1991 with a picture of Newsom and three of his friends, two of whom are the heirs to the Getty Oil family throne. It says, Children of the Rich, Gavin Newsom with Paul Moen, Andrew Getty, and Billy Getty, December 12th, 1991. This guy, and we talked about this when he went on Sean Ryan. The way this guy just lies about his upbringing. The way he bends the truth. He's that kid. You didn't go to public school, so you don't know, you can't relate to this. But everyone had this kid in public school that came from a nice upper middle class suburban background and just wanted to pretend to be poor. And it's like, yeah, my house is really nice, and my parents both drive Bentleys, but it's they're strapped with debt, man. We don't have money for anything else. Yeah, ignore our 75-inch TV. I mean, everyone had that one kid like that. And that's what Newsom's acting like right now. When they asked Newsom, hey, your dad, when Sean Ryan asked him, said, hey, your dad was, a lawyer for a multi-billion-dollar oil tycoon. Like, how did he not have any money? And Newsom's comeback was, well, he just donated it all. He gave it all away. Oh, perfect. That makes sense. Gave it all away, on cars and houses and his son's private school. Things like that, right? I'll tell you, the only thing about that story that I believe is that Newsom was a shitty student. I believe that 100%, no doubt in my mind. No doubt Newsom was a shitty student. No doubt. Here's the thing with Newsom. I don't think Gavin Newsom knows who the real Gavin Newsom is. That's scary. It's not just that we don't know who the real Gavin Newsom is. I think this guy has lived a lie for so long that he doesn't know who the real Gavin Newsom is. That's someone that cannot take power, because that's someone, Tim Dillon put it perfectly, who stands for less than nothing. You can stand for nothing. That's something. Newsom stands for less than nothing. The man believes in less than nothing. Do you know who he reminds me of, Mia? Dan Scott. It's the sleazy, slick-talking politician.
You can't kill Dan Scott.
The con man. I mean, that's really who he reminds me of. New scum. Hip-hop Wonder Bread Newsom. He's just hustling. Didn't you hear him? He's hustling. It's about paying the bills and hustling. Oh, man. Hustling to and from classes at his, $5,000 a semester private school, right? Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.